Divorce isn't easy for people of any age, and it can have lasting impacts on not only you, but also your children. Divorce affects more than 1 million children in the United States each year. When parents divorce, it can be hard for children to get used to a new way of life, but parents can do many things to protect their children from the emotional harm divorce often brings. Is your kid more anxious these days? Does he or she seem like they are distressed or under constant stress? Children can often display signs of intense sadness, depression, and/or have mood swings when their parents are going through a divorce. Behavioral issues in children of divorce can range from mild acting out to being aggressive or non-compliant to destructive behavior. Ultimately, it is up to both parents to monitor behavior, communicate, have patience, and seek help from a professional if the behavioral issues seem to point towards something more serious. Another short-term effect divorce can bring on families is less parental supervision, as a newly divorced stay-at-home parent has to go back to work. With this in mind, families going through divorce can face economic hardship, but the most important things you can do as a parent during this time are refocusing on taking the right financial approach moving forward, while reassuring your child or children that you guys will get through this hump together.
Some long-term effects that divorce has on the children are poor social skills, causing them not to make friends or any intimate relationships because they fear that it'll happen to them. They also fall into depression and social withdrawal later on in life. Some tend to have a drug and alcohol addiction before the age of 18, causing them to become addicted their whole life. Boys are more at risk because the mom is awarded custody and the boys are growing up without a father figure in their life. They also tend to have poor education, causing their grades to go down, and their financial skills aren't as good as it is when they have both of their parents.
Some different ways parents can help their child through divorce is help minimize the negative effects of the disrupted family on their children. They can try to make it as positive as possible. This is usually to help the children process the divorce experience and get any outside help and parental effort. An example of outside help might be an intervention program for children, helping the children to resolve divorce, any related anxieties, confusion, and blame, also helping the child to express anger in divorce or any related situations. Another key factor is helping the parents agree on visitation and custody, and helping the parents to respond appropriately to the children's divorce and any related concerns. Some other key aspects is to consider intervention programs. Preventative interventions had a positive impact on kids. These programs help them by reducing their sense of isolation and clarifying misconceptions. These programs also teach children to communicate with parents, solve problems, and develop life skills useful for such uncertain situations in life. There are intervention programs for parents as well. Also, it helps them to reframe their relationship post-divorce in the most positive manner. These sessions provide positive and empowering messages to parents about the impact of their actions on children and the different factors they can control in the situation.
Divorce isn't easy for people of any age, and it can have lasting impacts on not only you, but also your children. As a parent, you need to pay close attention to your children during this hard transition. Be sure to look out for symptoms of depression, anxiety, and/or behavioral issues. Pay close attention to their habits and consider intervention programs if needed. Although you are dealing with the loss of a partner, your child or children may feel that they are losing their entire family. As a parent, you need to communicate, support, reassure, and ultimately be there for your children while developing a healthy co-parenting relationship during this time. Divorce doesn't have to be the end of a family. It can be the beginning of a new chapter for you, your partner, and most importantly, your children.